up. Oh, you are beautiful. Shut up. I don't want to say that. Wake up. Shh. It's asking me to update my notes. Ready my notes. Go. Stop. Okay. You look crazy. No. Okay. Sit down. I'm trying. Where's my phone? Wait, go upstairs. Okay.
Hey there. Hi, guys. It's us again in a different format.
In the last year.
Yeah, it's almost been a year. We posted that video in January, and it's November.
Tomorrow's December.
Tomorrow's December.
So,
oh my God. Next, start. I don't care. Full
this
screen.
is like a really long video of us talking about our past.
Everything. We're letting you,
we're dropping the trauma onto you.
Trauma bonds.
Go click. No, but now it's in desktop mode for some freaking reason. And I don't like. She's not that yet.
I'm not.
But I don't like how it's in. Okay, thank you.
I don't like when they turn them into like little windows. Like, no, who does that? That kills the battery. But we're trauma dumping on you guys today.
All right.
So we weren't always so sisterly.
We looked kind of like ops. Not ops.
Not really. We didn't know each other.
Yeah, we were like kind of estranged.
For 10 years. We spent 10 years
Apart.
apart.
We have a 6-year age gap.
Yeah, we do. So she's 13 and I'm 19. And so when she was born, I was there.
She's probably like 6 years old. 6 or 7.
5, 6.
Oh.
I was 5 turning 6 because we were born in March.
Yeah, you're racist.
I know. No, but like I remember getting pulled out of school early because we have different dads. So my dad brought me to the hospital to go see you after you had been borfed. And then Owen was there. And then he started screaming that he wanted a Happy Meal. So Cindy went and got us all Happy Meals. So there's a lot that she obviously doesn't know from the beginning of her life because she was a baby.
Goo goo. Gaga.
But we lived in this apartment in the north side of Chicago until she was about 10 months old, and then we moved to the suburbs. At least they did. My dad didn't, which is a whole separate, like...
You got this. Continue. I'm just checking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Separate households, you know. And with there being separate households, I'd go over there on weekends. And my mom and my dad, they did not agree on anything because my dad's evil and my mom's kind of a chill guy. So eventually I stopped going over there. And when she was about 2, like the contact pretty much stopped.
Yeah.
I saw you like 6 times in that 10 years. So from the ages of her being 2 to 12 and me being 7, almost 8 to 18, we didn't know each other.
We had no idea.
Yeah, like I low-key got so scared that she didn't know, like she was gonna forget who I was. It was devastating. So from my perspective, the first 6 months of this permanent separation, because I thought it was going to be like forever, I cried myself to sleep every night because I missed her and our other sister. And my dad has always sucked. DCFS was involved like throughout my entire childhood. And so within that like 10 years of separation, we saw each other like less than once a year. It was like 6 times.
Yeah, probably like 6 or 7 times.
I don't entirely remember
I
how
don't
many.
remember.
It was only for like special occasions.
Yeah, I only remember seeing you like once. That's my memory was really bad.
Well, you were
And
also
we were
a
playing
child.
Twister.
Yeah, she has this vivid memory of me and her, our older brother. Was Caitlin playing? Our other sister sat out, and we were playing Twister. And Twister's a fun game. If you want to heal your family, play Twister.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. It was really sad, and I remember it being like very hard to explain why I didn't have like my mom around, or oh, you have sisters? What? Like, yes, I do. I just don't see them.
Real.
I actually started talking to my childhood best friend again recently. I've known her since I was 4, and she like, oh yeah, I low-key forgot you had sisters. And that was my best friend. So Val's gonna pivot a little bit.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hold
so
the brain rot word.
my perspective from it was I don't remember. I didn't remember the departure. I didn't remember anything. And my family didn't talk about it much other than my mom talking about it on their birthday. My life was decent.
Yeah.
Like, some family complications here and there. It wasn't, like, devastatingly difficult without you guys there. But it was, like...
Did it feel like there was something missing?
It was just, like... I got used to it because Victor wasn't there. So I was like, probably Victor. But after a few, we moved out and we went to the city with my stepdad. We lived there for a little bit. And then
That's that. So for context, right? This did not come out of nowhere. For years, like my dad had brainwashed me into thinking my mom didn't love me. And it was like a slow brainwash. He was always saying like, I can't, like I'm not gonna tell you a lie. Cause I would always, cause she was just gone. So I would be like,
well, my mom
does my mom love me? And he'd be like, I'm not gonna say no, but I also can't lie to you. And that is the most manipulative shit
That
to
is
say
so
to like
wild.
a 7-year-old child. So I want like, it hurt for a while, and then I just wound up hating her. I think, like I've never actually hated anyone, but if there's anything in my heart that has ever come close to hate, it was that like 10 years of separation. And by the time I got into high school, I started like, something felt wrong, and I started feeling like the need to forgive, even though she wasn't there and I had no answers. I was just like, something is wrong here, and I'm not entirely sure what. Wait, I'm not there yet.
No, we're not even on your part. Get out of my face.
Yeah. So I sent my mom hate mail through Valerie at one point.
Oh,
She was like 4, and my 10-year-old mind was like, yeah. So she dropped her bag. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I was 10. Leave me alone. She spilled her bag in my dad's van because this was one of the visits, and he saw it, and he like yelled at me when he got home.
I had no idea what the assignment was. I was just living.
She was just there. I would find out about like, cause our mom has like a lot of kids, and a lot of baby daddies. So I'd find out about new kids like months to years late. Like I found out about Zayden when he was like 6 months old, and Raven was already 3, and I found out about Julian like a year later. So one day I go to our cousin's birthday party, and he's like, "Shout out to Owen. This is all your fault.
All your fault, Owen."
Ooh. And I asked to only talk to Val.
Discord.
Through Discord, because that was the only, my dad very limited the kind of access I had to the outside world. So like, Discord was the only thing I had.
Who just allows Discord? Like, I wouldn't let my child have like.
It's because I needed it for a school project.
Who the fuck needs Discord for a school project?
We had a group, I started high school during COVID.
Oh, okay.
So we had a group project, and we just decided that Discord was the best way to organize our like notes.
Okay.
So I was like, I just want to talk to Valerie. I think talking to mom is a bad idea, but there was something in my heart that told me no. So eventually I'm on the phone with Valerie. She just hands the phone to my mom. And then with not even 10 minutes, I'm like, okay. Yeah, no, like she's telling me everything that happened with her and my dad, and I'm like, yeah, no, that makes sense.
I saw a picture of you guys crying. It's kind of funny. I screenshot it actively.
To be fair, it's like, it's hard. So, like, that's 8 years into the separation. And then my dad found out. He got mad. And I couldn't talk to her again. And then I left, like, there's obviously a little bit more to it, but, like, I left at 18. Val context.
Hip hip hooray. Now I'm at my stepdad's house. Living peacefully. You know, mom's still crashing out on... One time we were worried she would go kill herself on your birthday because we didn't see her in the morning, but she just went to go move the car. We thought we were like, we thought that she was like doing something wild. And calling her, she's like, I'm just moving the fucking car. Julie didn't park, we had to like park it in the little driveway and I had to move it. Can't get towed. So they were...
Julian doesn't know how to do anything, so I have to fix it.
But, yeah, Salem and wasn't really like mentioned other than their birthdays. Or something that reminded mommy, something that reminded mommy of them through like Facebook or something. But
and then just sobbing. Like, specifically, Richie and cars, I know was like a big deal.
Yeah, because Zayden got in a car and she was like, oh, you're in the Richie. I'm like, okay.
Because that movie has had a chokehold on autistic baby boys, for almost 20 years. That movie came out in 2006.
Damn.
Yeah.
So now Salem's visible because I have her on Discord. My mom, when I told my mom about it, we were in the car and she almost flipped. She was broke down crying. I'm always telling her the bad shit in the fucking car. Told her about Ozzy Osbourne dying.
No, she had to pull into a 7-Eleven parking lot and hyperventilate because Ozzy Osbourne died.
Ozzy Osbourne gets you. But, you know, Salem told mom the story, got emo.
We all got emo.
And my mom ventured to go find her, which like took a year. Took a few years. But then eventually, my stepdad got kicked out. So we had to move too. And we ended up going to my mom's current husband's house. And we lived there for like a few months before Salem came in. And then Salem's like, you know what, guys, meet me at the McDonald's. Meet me at Burger King.
Okay, hella context, right? So, I switched schools, and I'm getting like radio silence from my mom until May of last year. For context, that's 2024. I don't know when we're posting this. Hopefully today. But be for real, it's us. And then she found this out through someone I used to be friends with, who she had gotten into contact with.
Ooh,
and
was it?
She found out where I went to school, right? And then she looked up the schedule.
She was a super spy.
She was a super spy, guys.
She was locked in.
Right? And she jumps me so in Chicago, there's like bus shelters. They're like mini little huts for buses, right? This is a month before I graduate. No, it's not even. It's like a few weeks because I graduated in May and this was in May. It's like I graduate tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. But like it's whatever. She jumps me because I'm walking out the door that I got out of that day, and it's bus shelter here, bus shelter here. I needed to go to this bus shelter to go to the bus that's going up the other street, and she's in the other main street bus shelter. And she jumps me, she screams my name, and I start cursing up a storm. And my friends are like, what the fuck, are you okay? And I'm like, it's just my mom. And they're like, first of all, I low-key forgot you, like, had a mom because you, like, never talk about her. And I'm like, yeah, why do you think I never talk about her? It's complicated. And I was like, I haven't seen this woman in forever. And after that, they were like, your mom lets you curse? And I'm like, fuck yeah. Also, she's not legally my parent, so she doesn't have a right to, like, discipline me for cursing. At least at the time, she wasn't. And, I mean, she's not... Yes and no. Things are complicated on the legal front. On FAFSA, she's my parent. Nothing else. So, in the summer, the week of my birthday, I go to a DePaul camp, and because I was a DePaul student at a time, and you know, I turned 18 the Tuesday of that camp, and me and my dad are getting into so many arguments about so many stupid things. It's like, I want to change my major. You can't keep restricting me. Like, what do you mean you want me to get home before the sun sets when I get released at 5 on Friday, but you don't want me taking the red line. So, like, how do you want me getting home? So I'm just not going to go home. Because the terms of me coming home are already impossible. And so we meet up at the Burger King on Lincoln Park campus, and I'm like, because on my 18th, I had, like, talked to my mom, and it was just like, yeah, you can live with us, you're my child, I can't say no. So I go and live with her and Valerie on the west side, and stop it. Kate's there, Zayden's there.
Yeah, we all made up at the Burger King, we had fun, we had a blast. Caitlin was something else.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about Caitlin?
Caitlin's for this time, guys. Caitlin was wild.
But I was unpacking.
But so we went home, and she started to unpack. Mind you, she gave all her attention to mainly Caitlin, because Caitlin was like, I miss you so much, I haven't seen you in so long.
And I also knew that, like, Caitlin has, like, issues, and I'm gonna live with you. So, like, you can wait. You've always been the more mature sibling, even though you're younger.
There, I was like, I look, he was hungry.
But she, like, threw herself to the ground.
And so she was walking up the stairs, she tripped and flew back. And she just stood there on the floor.
Laid there.
Like that.
Like,
I think I have a picture.
I think we threw water on her at some point. I don't remember.
I don't know. But let me just find a picture because it's funny.
But God forbid a girl unpacks. The, like, 10 possessions I had.
You were in there for, like, 10 minutes.
It wasn't that long. Because I just needed to find where to put my stuff down and, like, unpack everything.
Might have needed to unpack everything.
Might have needed. You want to talk about the first summer? Or we can talk about this together.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find the
I'm trying to find the photo.
I don't know.
We can insert it later, too. But I also do think it's funny when you go like this to the camera.
Yeah. Duh. My life sucks. It's around here. I know it. I can feel it in my bones.
Okay. You're a little too far down, I think. Oh, I'm scrolling the wrong way, I think. I don't know how iPhones work.
They work the same way as...
Okay, this is after. So it's somewhere around here. Where is it?
Let me see.
It should be like here. Also, why do we have a picture of someone's pupil? What's going on?
So he was taking a picture of Lexi's eye, so I took a picture of
him taking a picture of Lexi's eye.
Yeah. Are you eating?
Okay, I don't think...
Wait, when did you come?
The 25th of July. No, it was the 26th. It was the 26th.
You go. Anyways, so...
The first thing she did that was super memorable when... We used to sleep in a closet, mind you, okay? We shared a bed in the closet.
A bed.
It wasn't it was not a big closet, it was a small closet.
It was petite.
It was a petite little closet, and we had shit in there. And we had, like, a mat in the closet, and we used to sleep butt to butt in the closet. And she pissed my pants.
So I had a context. I had a dream. I was at the beach and I had to pee, so I decided to let it loose. And 1 second into peeing at the beach, I woke up. I was like, "Oh, I'm not in the fucking beach."
And then I wake up. This is like 4 a.m. I'm like,
No.
Did I pee my pants?
No, it was really early. I saw the sun.
Yes, it was also July. I remember it being like 4 a.m. Either way, we're not arguing about... We argue about, like, when things happened a lot, to the very, like, minute. And ultimately, it doesn't matter, but we want to rip each other's heads off while we're arguing about it.
Okay. First summer.
Me.
Things were rough. Her dad was evil, and she had an evil ex.
Wahaha. Wahaha.
She was like low-key mean. Like, guys, she was mean. For like the first month, you were like kind of edgy, and then we settled down and started selling bracelets. I had a business before it, and I was like, "You should join," and she's like, "Okay."
It's like, that sounds like a fun little side project.
So that was funny. Hold on, guys.
I was like disrespectful for no fucking reason.
She was a bad kid.
No. This was like the only era in my life where I am genuinely like ashamed of.
Good. You should be ashamed.
No, I should be.
Anyways.
I let men make me evil.
Yeah.
For like a month, but like still, I should be canceled.
But so Julian's mom ends up kicking us out. Not my mom.
Not anybody else.
Just the two of us.
The two teenagers.
So our grandparents, and their friend comes to pick us up, and we get the burbs again.
Woo!
So for the first few months, the burbs were like kind of like sad. I didn't go to school because it was summer, and I went to school late because there's like a school right next to our apartment complex. But like
transferring that from CPS to out here was just like.
And my mom wasn't there for us to do it.
Yeah, she was like.
Our mom didn't come
for the first 3 weeks ish.
Yeah.
And then Julian came even later. Julian wasn't there until like mid-September.
We slept in our grandparents' bed. They slept on the floor.
And then eventually, when everyone else came, we kind of switched to the living room.
And we had a fucking stinky ass roommate. It was our uncle's roommate. He was
stinky. And he was weird.
She broke up with her evil ex.
I broke up with my evil ex, guys. Congratulations. A year ago.
After so much bullshittery, that happened. Hip hip hooray.
Hip hip.
And you know how her dad was evil, right? Okay, we all know that one. Her dad's evil. She didn't have an ID, and she needed one for the fall.
So I dropped out.
So she had to drop out. Evil
people all around, and that made me like emo for a really long time because I felt like I was doing nothing, and I'm the oldest, and having the oldest mentality, like I have to contribute something, and it was just like I'm doing nothing. So I spent the first 3 months of my adult life without a state ID. You're supposed to get that with like.
I have mine.
She's 13. She already has hers. You're supposed to get that 1 as a minor, 2. Your parents are supposed to help you get it. Even if you are an adult, your parents like typically have to be there to sign that, or you have to have like a lease or some sort of DCFS documentation that you don't have parents. So I had to like fake a lease. So that was fun.
In the fall, we had like a lot more fights. It was a lot more like we were just getting used to each other. We known each other for like a few months.
Yeah, she's very like kind of like she's a brat, okay? And that's not shaming her. Like now that I have the capacity to allow her to be bratty, she's just I got period queen. But like my mental capacity was shot. I had no money. So it was just like I don't know what to do, fam.
So we had like a lot of arguments.
And I'm very like I'll just do it if you ask me to enough. And eventually I would get like really fed up with doing things I don't want to do because she's like, why not? Please, fuck you. Die.
Yeah.
Kill yourself. I want it.
Yeah. I want to do it now.
So it's like, but I want to go here. And it's like, but why
we didn't know how to compromise.
Go?
We had no idea how to compromise.
Yeah.
So
we didn't have the balance we needed. I really think what I needed was to be back in school and have a job.
We had no idea how to compromise with each other until like mom was like, y'all need to compromise. We're like,
Y'all need to. The amount of times I would go out at like 3 a.m. to just go for a walk because I was just so livid. Not livid, but like I needed to breathe. Get a load of this guy.
Major traumatic events.
Moment of silence.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Holidays. What holidays?
That was fun. I feel like the holidays was when we became us.
Holidays in the fucking fall. I forgot Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Fuck Thanksgiving. And Halloween.
Halloween was fun. I feel like I got my return from CCC, and then we went and got like costumes and Halloween stuff, and
How was all you? I
that
haven't
was
had my costume.
it's for Zayden too. Remember, we made him go back to his roots.
He was a construction worker. I went to school a few weeks late because my mom wasn't there until after school started.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Mind you, Salem was still email because she didn't have a job or school by the time I was going
I need a purpose.
to school. I went to school, new school, kind of epic, white kids everywhere. I was like,
What is going on here?
I was so confused. We did like a lot of broke people shit. Like we went to the library every day. We would take the CTA to like
Everywhere.
everywhere. We would go to Chicago every like
Because there's just more resources out there.
yeah. We went to Walmart for Walmart purposes. And
Specifically, the one in Hermosa. If you know, you know.
Our
Is that Hermosa or Belmont Cragen? I feel like it's in the precipice of Hermosa, Humboldt, and Belmont Cragen. North. Purposes.
My grandpa, he already had like a life there. He was a pastor. And he worked at a church, which would donate, so we would go there for clothes.
Yeah, like all the time. And we'd like, we'd alter them. We were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
We were selling bracelets at a little tiendita
Like, yeah, outside.
outside of it.
We were doing that like all of fall.
If you guys are from like a big city, you guys know the elote man that like sits outside of like a Cermac or something, or like a Hispanic grocery store. We were the elote man, but instead we sold bracelets. And then there was this other lady who was like selling perfume every once in a while.
Yeah, but we did make a lot of money.
Yeah. There was one day where we made like $83
Cause that one
in like an hour.
Yeah, that one man to give you like $20. She's like, pick one for your gifts. I'm like,
There were just a bunch of people just handing us money and like not caring. It was peak in like last winter because we'd be sitting out there in the cold and people were like, "Oh, my poor babies."
we got fed.
We got fed. Like people gave us Chinese food. People gave us like the like galletitas that they sell in the store.
I got Coke one time. Like,
Yeah. Someone gave you hot chocolate, I think, or coffee or something like that.
It was also like so one like she was going to a job interview and I was there alone. It was cold. I didn't care because I was like, you know what?
Yeah. I got the job on the spot and then I told her like an insane story. I was like, I set the building on fire. Anyways, I start Thursday.
So I made that's when I got the hot chocolate because they were like, oh my god, my poor baby girl here alone and it's cold. And I also got gloves. This old lady.
This was December.
So in January was the
January was its own arc.
January was a time.
Moment of silence for January.
Constant speaking, my stomach exploded.
Day 2 of the year, we're selling bracelets within the building, and she like breaks her thumb. She gets like a hairline fracture.
No.
Because she fell or something.
I swear to God, I got pushed into the fucking wall and
She did it. The bracelet's exploded. We had to clean it up.
Julian became a hazard. Like Julian was constantly tweaking.
Julian tweaked. Julian was so good for so long, and then January like just was his downfall.
Crashing down. Like January was like everyone.
2025 was not Julian's year.
So Julian tweaked. And that caused me to tweak for about 3 days straight.
Oh yeah, and she has like a metaphobia. So her anxiety being so bad that she was nauseous, like, only made her anxiety worse. So she was, like, shaking for 3 days straight.
It was so bad.
It was so
I
bad.
debated killing myself like 8 times.
And then my arc was, like...
You started talking to Eddie.
I started talking to Eddie.
You had a good time.
My January was great, guys. Like, I got my confirmation that I was going to start at Amazon, which was, like, it was my way out, okay? Right? And then I cut off bad people, like, a lot of bad people. Like, you know, the amount of people I blocked in January, I was just like, I'm done with your bullshit, because...
We had no beds.
Yeah, we had no
beds.
beds.
We had, like, mats and,
This was my Anne Frank closet era.
Yeah, it was, I think. So...
I used to sleep in my grandparents' closet, and because one, very cramped. 2, things would fall on me in the middle of the night. 3, my grandpa's a pastor. Okay? So, as you can imagine, he's hyper-religious. He has a little phone playing a constant, like, 24/7 Spanish prayer radio. Oh, that's a ma?
Yeah.
Oh.
Apa's not hyper-religious, that's a ma.
They're both hyper-religious.
No.
I feel like a mom more so, because that woman, like, gets up in the middle of the night
and brutally praying
because she woke up.
Like who would?
I had no idea. But you close the door and all you can hear is the prayers, so it's like
terrifying.
It feels like the end of days. So Anne Frank closet.
I went to PHP. I didn't go to school. I went to PHP for like a few weeks. We had no car, so we had an Uber there.
And then sometimes I would like grab you. I'd walk there and then we take the bus back.
I was put on medication. Do you want to read the summer one? Do you want me to do
Yeah.
that?
PHP was like she liked it, right?
Yeah, it was epic.
They cut you off because we're on Medicaid.
Yeah, because they're racist.
Yeah, exactly.
She hated me!
Summer Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. We've been together.
Stop!
She doesn't know what an electric boogaloo is. Get a load of this guy. So, in June, I like crashed out because I almost died. She went to Six Flags and I almost died. I was at work and like I was like about to collapse. So my mom took me home and she
I was at Six Flags with my friends.
Yeah, she went to. I paid for her to go to Six Flags.
It was amazing.
And because I paid for her to go to Six Flags, I took Zayden out before I went to work. We went to La Michoacana, and we went to the park, and we looked at a pond, and he threw sticks at ducks. It was a great time. But I wound up like severely dehydrated, and they needed. I was drinking like 2 to 3 liters of water a day. I was just like, I was exercising a lot because my job was like 5 miles away. I was walking there every day. And it was hot. It was June. I had my server attire on, so you know that's all black, so I was sweating. I needed electrolytes. So they pumped me full of electrolytes, and I tweak, and then I run away, and then my coping skill becomes biking, because I didn't know how to ride a bike. My dad never taught me, but Julian taught me, and I was so scared. I don't know why I was so scared. And she helped. She was making fun of me. I'm not going to lie to you. She was making fun of me. But it's okay because it helped.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Exactly. So it became a coping skill. It became our main form of transportation. We did a lot of adventures. On my second day of learning how to ride a bike, because I knew how. After like 10 minutes, I knew how. But I still wasn't good. So like I crashed into a FedEx truck. We wound up going to a local small indoor water park.
It was really fun.
That was the best day of our lives.
Yes, I had pictures and all.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
We went to Target to get bathing suits because we didn't have any. And then we went to the water park. And then we went to Cane's. And then we went to Michael's.
And then we went to Walgreens.
Because we were going to scrapbook it. So we got some scrapbooking materials. And we printed out the photos. And we printed out not just photos from that day, but a bunch of funny ones.
Yes, diva.
Yes, diva. The Lightning McQueen. And then the one of Eddie that I kept in my planner for like ever and would bring every time I saw him to like. I like bullying my boyfriend.
Okay. Oh yeah, she started dating Eddie.
Yeah, that was like early February. We were not like talking for that long.
Me. I thought.
We not done some more, I think. We wound up getting like really close. She's my bestie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I went. My birthday's in the summer, so then I went to the museum. That was fun. I spoiled her. For back to school, I spoiled her. I was like, "You're graduating this year."
I'm gonna be graduating this year. I mean, it's great.
Yeah. Julian was tweaking the whole time.
Julian had an arc.
The day before my birthday, he like crashed the hell out. He ruined everything. I'm kidding.
He was like speeding, like hyper.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Like he wrecked the car.
The tires.
Rest in peace.
Tires.
Rest in peace, Toyota Camry.
Rest in peace, Damien.
Yeah, rest in peace, Damien. Her godfather died.
That also happened the same day that we found out that Ozzy Osbourne died.
The Julian speaking?
Yeah.
But Damien died in the beginning of July.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Moment of silence for Damien Stewart. What are you laughing? It's supposed to be a moment of silence.
Sorry, he said his full name.
Okay, we're good. We all spoke at his funeral. That was fun.
Caitlin was like, he's
the
Superman.
He's the Batman to my dad's Superman. And that was cringe, but low-key cute. Kate graduated 8th grade.
She's in high school.
Yeah.
Freshman.
Same high school as her 8th grade.
My turn.
Current day.
Everyone's happy. We're all joyous. We have a fucking bed now. We have a bunk bed.
We're holly jolly.
Salem's in school. She got a new job. RBT. She's with Eddie. I'm on the honor roll. I have lots of friends, and I'm in my fangirl era. I have a lot of...
Her bed is epicness. She has like the epitome of a teenage room, but we don't have a room, so it's just the top bunk of our bunk bed in the living room.
Honestly, epicness. Nothing's going wrong.
Everything's perfect.
Pristine.
It's perfect.
Yes. Other than the secrets that the night hold, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because those are secrets that the night holds.
Oh. I was trying to read, so now I'm just like
the secrets from the night. Anyways.
But honestly, like, I think it was like a mindset shift, and I
got more used to her. I was like really defensive for like the first few. Ow! I'm really itchy. I'm gonna take off my shoe.
Okay, guys. But yeah, she was like really defensive because she was like low-key jealous that I was getting attention from mom a little bit sometimes. No, what was the reason?
I just don't like you.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I don't like me either. But
it's like when Julian came, I was like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Fair.
But I didn't hate you. I was like,
who are you?
Who is you?
I remember one time when we went to go do Walmart activities. It was about a year ago, actually. It was during the week of Thanksgiving. And we could not get back home because the bus stopped running. And
we went to
we went to her biological father's house. And he was like asking me about my brother and everything that's going on with my dad's family. And she came out so confused because we were just sitting that. Her and Kate came out so confused, like, what are you guys talking about? What is there to bond? What's the bond?
Wrap it up.
Like,
anyways.
But, like, it was just, like, things like that, like, discrepancies. Because my mom's third baby daddy is, like, her dad. That's not her dad. He was my Greg, is how I put it. But, like, less cool, because Victor's kind of an idiot. Reflection.
All right.
I feel like we've achieved balance.
Indeed.
We're so in sync with each other, and all we do is laugh. Like last night, I was like laughing so hard for no reason. It was like it happened once for half an hour, and then there was a break, and then I did it for like another 10 minutes, and I was crying. I never laughed so hard that I'm crying.
Fire Nation is not attacked.
There's no issues. Like, the Fire Nation is not attacking.
Like, we're good.
Yeah.
We've reached peak balance. Like, oh, though we had our moments, but we came out on the other side better sisters than you. You!
We are the goals.
We are sister goals.
You want to be like us. But like, we have a list of brain rot words. Like, we
kept saying...
We vocal stims together. It's kind of great.
A lot of these we could not say.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. First one is choral sending.
I don't entirely remember
that was me.
She was just like,
I'm
choral sending. And I'm like, what is choral sending? And then eventually, how it typically starts is she will say something, and then I'll be like, what the is that?
What the fuck is that?
And I just give in, and it becomes a thing. But yeah, sometimes it's just me being an idiot. Like last night, I kept saying, fearless sponsors, Salem.
We are charmed.
Okay, that one's fun.
Daddy.
Purple bus.
Oh. Daddy's an option.
One time we were crossing the street. This is like last October. We were going to the corner store, and she was yelling at the cars to stop speeding. She was like, "Stop speeding, Daddy! Stop! It's not good for you. Stop speeding!"
I was screaming at the top of my lungs.
Yellow or pink is.
Hey, wait. We had purple bus. Purple bus. Zayden.
That was the very first one.
That was Zayden.
Yeah.
was like purple bus. It was not even purple. I think it was blue.
Yeah. He just kept. It was something from Blippi, I think.
Yeah.
What's
up, guys? It's Sarah Colby. That was a brain rot word.
Yeah.
Brain rot sentence.
Brain rot sentence. Tinky Poe.
I mixed up pinky and toe, so I
Tinky
came out
Poe.
Tinky Poe.
Fionk. That one.
Yellow or pink, idiots.
Yellow or
Stop.
pink.
Yellow or pink.
We don't have to say all of them.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't. Please, let's not say all of them.
I thought the ones that we can't say are the ones that like.
Why? Where did yellow or pink come from?
Starburst. Yellow or pink.
Oh yes.
I asked if she wanted yellow or pink, and like yellow or pink. So I kept asking her over and over again because I had only yellow or pink Starburst.
I was like red. I know those are my favorites, but I want red. And she's like yellow or pink.
Yellow or pink. And that you can't say yellow or pink. Yellow or pink.
I'm
mad at you.
So everything became yellow or pink. And that was around. That was like after Halloween, right? Fionk. That one comes from a brain rot AI video where they mispronounced the word fiance.
So
Fionk.
Pho. I don't know. I just kept saying pho.
She just kept saying pho. But it's not the like. This came from the day that we were.
Savers.
No, that was our epicness day. That was the best day of our lives, where we went to the water park. She had like no sleep, cause the night before we went for a bike ride, and there was like weird ghostly activity, and it like freaked us out. And so we were like, we both went to bed late. But she didn't sleep at all. She got like 10 minutes or something like that. Like cumulative. But she just kept saying, "Is Dazai a bidet guy?" And I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "No, I didn't sleep."
So it's from a reference guide.
And she kept slurring it at certain points. She's like, "Is bidet guy a Dazai fi?"
Is Dazai a bidet guy?
We had an era where we were constantly thinking Beyonce. We have like these rituals where we try to like invite luck into our life, right? So one of the apartments in our building is 420, and every time we see it, we have to say 420 when we see it. Hopefully that means next year is going to be the luckiest year of our lives. But we started that this year when we started selling in January.
Yeah.
We were like, that means we're going to make $420 from today alone. But it's
not. That's the highest number in our building, 420.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's 421. Can't say that. Harlot.
We said harlot a lot in our last video.
January. Yeah. I remember being. I was talking to Eddie, and he was like, and I was being self-deprecating. I was like, "You probably think I'm a harlot," and he's like, "By the fact that you use the word harlot, no."
6, 7.
6, 7.
And then skibidi. Not skibbity.
Skibbity.
Capital B. Theoretically, we were playing.
Periodically.
Oh, fuck you. Theoretically? No,
We were playing chess.
We were
And she
playing
started slurring her words and she said theoretically.
Theoretically, what if I move my piece here? Why is it ole?
Why is it Oli? So
No context.
that comes from a password of mine, like an auto-generated password. And I was just like, why is it Ole? In a British accent, just out of nowhere.
Only the ole was in the British accent. Everything else was English. Like, not really. American accent.
Everything else was burgers. And Ollie is tea and crumpets. Earth?
I had a teacher impediment.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Also, we didn't, this isn't a brain rot thing, but like, Drac Unicorn. She didn't know how to spell unicorn, but she didn't know how to spell dark, but she knew how to spell unicorn. As a child. Peak. I don't know why you willingly told me that. It's weaponry now.
Peak. We just kept screaming peak.
Peak. Everything is peak. Can't say a lot of that. Can't say that. What is this? Jet. That comes from my evil ex's little brother that she started dating.
It was a fucking airplane. He's like,
And he was like,
jet.
it's a jet. And then he said that to like everything. If it was a bird, jet. Helicopter, jet.
I'm
And it's not jet, it's jet.
jet.
Jet. Very
Jet.
flat. I'm mad at you.
Amenadiel. If you watch Lucifer on Netflix.
Yes, I didn't know how to pronounce Amenadiel for some reason.
So she said,
Amenadiel.
I'm like, Amenadiel.
And I don't know why it came out sing-songy, but it did.
Pope is a smockmar.
Pope is a schmuckmar.
I don't know what happened. Like,
we were fucking up Go Little Rock Star.
Pope is a smockmar.
And then Life is a Me Pay.
Life is a highway.
Because life is obviously a highway. But if we were fucking up Pope is a schmuckmar, we had to do that to the other, Go Little Rock Star is a very important life mantra, but so is Life is a Highway. So we have to do it to both.
Hashtag Julian.
Hashtag Julian, that was,
before he started tweeting.
yeah, that was, we were just like, because he was on a roll.
He was
like,
locking in.
and there was controversy with this one, if you remember. Greg started tweaking. He was like, you're only saying that because Salem said it. No, you made it up. Don't give her credit, or don't give me credit for things she did.
Blah blah.
Start digging in your butt, twin. Blah blah. That's what that is, right?
Yes.
Glah glah is how our little baby brother pronounces chocolate, because he's an idiot.
Glah.
AKA 4.
Double decker bus.
Yeah, I don't know why we kept.
It's a
because
song.
of the Smiths song, and then we went, and then we took the bit too far. We we started screaming, and then a double-decker bus crashes into a, and then we went to the Lego store, and
Double decker bus.
we got a double-decker bus because there's nothing else we can possibly get. It has to be. It was too far. You know what's the bit goes too far when you start buying things for the bit.
You know what? No. The bit that goes too far.
You know what?
Booba! So, I was sleeping. My grandpa donated me. You know how I do that? He got this weird little fucking toy. It was an orange, like,
Circle. Fluffy circle
fact.
with a hat with a head that was just like
There.
protruding from the circle.
It was like a baby, but with a fucking
Orange.
bee body. If you know Booba, and he threw it
We
at me
didn't
when I was
know
sleeping.
because we were too young to
I was like,
experience
shut
Booba.
up. I was sleeping. He threw it at me. I'm like, what the fuck it is? I'm like, look, take this. He's like,
It was amazing.
it was amazing. We loved it. And I showed it to Greg. He's like, oh, Booba! Sing,
And
sing, sing, ba.
we found out about it. And then we
like-
made a sticker of it. It's still sitting on our desk.
And
Unpeeled.
And he's like, I love those things. Those are my childhood. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, okay, get a grip. We can't say those. Legitness.
Oh, okay. Legitness. I don't know what that would be.
Epicness. Everything was ness. You're not afraid to fart.
Yes,
farters found.
Electric lawnmower.
Electric lawnmower. yesterday marks a year of the electric lawnmower. So I was on Facebook Marketplace losing my mind.
Okay. Broke people activities.
Broke people activities. I was losing my mind. And I saw this guy who posted a meme of a monkey, like a baby monkey, saying, "How do I look?" and marked it as an electric lawnmower for $100. And it was just the best thing I've ever seen.
I have it as my alarm.
She has it as her alarm background. And then she took the bit too far because she sent it to everyone in her contact list. And then she sent it to everyone in my mom's contact list, which included my evil ex.
I didn't think this one. That was perfectly enough for massive two shits.
Massive.
Guess what state that is? Now. So in my social studies class, my friend couldn't pronounce Massachusetts. I can't
either.
I can't even do it now.
Massachusetts.
I was able to do it. Now I can't. I've been corrected.
Massachusetts.
And now it's massive Jew-tits and massive two-shits.
And just any way you can mess up Massachusetts is funny. I have a friend from Boston who goes to DePaul. Hi, Sam, if you're watching this. And my main way that I bully him is messing up Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Everything Charlie Kirk.
Like, everything.
It's so funny.
That's not even just us. That's just like, the entire
society.
We've accepted.
So as you can tell, we're hilarious. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
And we had a video before this. We were blind and deaf. We were making cookies.
Only color challenge.
That's kind of a clue. You guys should watch it. We made it a year before this one, just about. Our hair is very different. We look very different.
Yeah. I lost a shit ton of weight.
You will catch us saying actively harlot. So
yes.
If you want to
see my stupid face, utter the word harlot.
If you want to see her pour half a bottle of fucking vanilla and call herself Nara Smith, watch that video.
If you want to see me with a diaper on my head. If you want to see her dance and then fall.
If you want to see me Zuko core.
If you want to see her punch the air.
Do that. Like, go now. It's funny.
Yeah. Any final thoughts as to, like, the past and the future? Fuck the present.
No.
I think the past was the past. But it built the future. No, I think we have a very bright future ahead of us.
Might be able to do right. I can't see.
Yeah. All right. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
No more recording.